everybody! Welcome back to another episode of DDLC. So we stopped out right here with Natsuki, and Georgia's still here. So she's still gonna be reading the lines on my side. So yeah, and I'm filming on my computer instead of the pink one. So yeah, it took me a while to get here, but let's get started. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I want to... Oh wait, I'm reading Natsuki's. I don't really care how old everyone is, if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna show it to Sayori. Georgia, come over here. Your lines are being read now. ...
Oh my goodness. This is so good, fish.
No, actually read it.
I am.
Eh?
I love
I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Yeah, I definitely am not. I just spam different words all over the place. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Oh my god.
It always shows up when she's like...
I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a fish poem! And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hungs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm still standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fish. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold to you that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above the skies blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast! Yep. I want breakfast!
I want breakfast!
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there was no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. And now I'm gonna show it to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for it to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Oh, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it, so it's bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri bears her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that the bold style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of her thought, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Doki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles gravely, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I can't read cursive. I just skipped it, so apparently control skips. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, I can read that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. You took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Cursive, I can't read. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though I can't even read it. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Eating a poem? What the hey? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, fish. Actually, the story... Oh, yeah. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps a subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Monica. good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club? Like new activities or things you could do there? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fish. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, maybe we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even though you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poems. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh my gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. You can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. You know, that someone's so happy who enjoys sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but it'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's the cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas. Whatever that is. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I have to say that Monica's poem was very... It sends a reference to the future. If you haven't watched Doki Doki before, or played Doki Doki before, then you wouldn't know the reference, but of infinite choices. Heard the song Your Reality by Monica. This beautiful face right here. The one that killed everybody. Then you wouldn't know the reference Infinite Choices. But if you watched it, then, yeah, you know. Sorry if I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style is kind of pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When I performed out loud, it could be really powerful. I was thinking first, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Reference to that song. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I'm gonna go move next to Georgia because I feel lonely over here on the sidelines. Just sitting there like reading.
Two fish.
Oh, you're getting to the point where they're starting to fight. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I saw it. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yeah, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Oh yeah, that's the part where they fight. Did you say something? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing! Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You may have to try hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. But people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fish did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the author, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fish liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. I'm a she. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh!
Fish is a boy.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new club member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fish appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours! How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fish started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls towards turn as they noticed I was just standing there. Fish! She's trying to make me look bad! That's not true! She started it! I should get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this world wouldn't have happened if reason. The meaning should jump out at the reading, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Fish. Well, wait.
1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning.
There's a reason. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and limiting yourself, it's a waste. You understand that, right, Fish? Well? ... Why did I drag myself into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably be more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Sorry, Yuri, Natsuki's best girl, and I like simple things. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that. I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem really did a good job at that. Yeah! I didn't it? Aha! Just how much you know. Rude.
Are you being mean to Yuri now?
I chose Natsuki. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice signs. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Showing it can definitely be hard. Looks like what we learned today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Claire's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. He mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. We don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey! It's not like I need you to apologize for me, Fish. Jeez. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about you... Natsuki glances around the room. Will everyone stop staring at me? Surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. You're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? ... I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I patted her on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Fish. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little used to. And so, joining my club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing, it's having fun. Haha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? That was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. But what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the poems I really liked. Without any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Now to myself with a newfound determination. Fish! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fish, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I am in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Poem writing. I love you too, little stickers. I'm doing Sayori this time. Clouds. Sweet. Pink. No, actually, I'm going back voice. Natsuki. Oh.
It doesn't matter how you do it. You know you're still gonna...
Cute. Playground. Family. Flower. Sparkle. Fluffy. Green. Strawberry. Anime. Parfait. Imagination. Charm. Play. Kitty. Okay, entering the club room, the user team greets me. Hi, Fish. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey, do you want to do the same thing again? Like you did in the first few episodes? What do you mean? Like you voice some of the characters and I voice some of them? Yeah. Because I kind of need a voice actor now.
Why?
Because, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of getting bored of reading a bunch of this stuff. And I need a break. And I also still want to do the games. Because they're recording. Oh. Can you please do this?
We play Roblox something.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. We can play Roblox.
You can where they can.
Okay. Come on. Go. Come sit next to me if you want.
I'm gonna read this one first,
Okay.
I'm just one that used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see.
No book.
That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Sort of. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents go onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! Sayori? Okay, then. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're either not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some.
Put that down.
Why?
Put that down. Go sleep.
But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
You're not next time. Papa, no. 1 o'clock.
Sorry about that, guys. As this continues, Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in.
I'm the big boss.
Her face is in a book as always.
You not listen to me? I listen to you. Okay, you say.
Finally, we got that out of the way. Her face is in a book as always.
10 more minutes.
I wasn't listening or anything. That's just something in my book. Yuri. Selfish to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. ... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Wow. Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances down. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. But Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine, still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goodbye, Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off her. Oh, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? And we are gonna end it at that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode. Bye!